We are officially on the way. Well, we're only about an hour out now. We've been on the road for a little bit here, but we got a lot going on. But we are officially on the way to camp, first camp of the season. We're going to head out west in Wisconsin to go hunt some hills. We're going to be hunting Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday. We'll come home on Monday and then continue this vacation. Yeah, super stoked. This is the first time I've ever done something like this, especially, you know, hunting out of a campsite or out of a tent anyway. Should be awesome. I'm super excited when we get there. We got to set up camp right away, and then we got to run to Walmart and grab some of the things that we knew we were probably going to forget. So. Deer Camp 2023. Set up right on the river. I'm sure it looks real nice in the morning, but we ain't gonna be here. It's my little setup, little single person tent. Dylan's over here.
Yeah, fire.
Let her roar. Was this dry? No.
I don't know, but they don't tell you about this shit.
This is home for the next 3 days. Alright, we were trying to figure out where we wanted to park on public. Drove by a couple of parking lots. We ended up seeing somebody in each of the parking lots, but in between those parking lots we ended up coming across a buck walking across the road from private onto public. So we decided game plan, and we're going to try to swing around him. We're parked probably like 100 yards past where he walked. We're just going to try to parallel with him and try to get in front of him and see if we can't see him. So yee. First sit, western Wisconsin. First day of my pre-rut vacation. And me and Dylan walked up the hill together. And then after walking up what felt like a wall, finally got to the bench. I got to that upper top, third. Started following that trail. We started seeing buck sign. Literally packing my gear up, and I just had a buck come tearing down this, stopped right here and ran up the hill. I guarantee you Dylan spooked him or something. He was hauling ass, scared the piss out of me. Man, that sucks. He's a little buck. Alright, so I was sitting up there, right above my quiver. There's historical rubs absolutely everywhere. Nice big old scrape up there. This one here. They've both been worked a lot. So I think the plan is we're going to come back into this area and just kind of scout around, see if we can't find anything that looks a little bit fresher. We know that they're here. Those are his brow tines, and then you can see the outer tines out here hitting. Yeah, looks nice. Heading back to camp now. I'm not gonna do much but just get back, finish eating some food, chill for a couple minutes, and I'm gonna knock back out. Alright. Afternoon hunt. Woo! Let's go put an arrow in them.
Put an arrow in them, goddamn.
Heading back in for the afternoon hunt. It's a windy one. So the plan is where we've seen that buck cross from the private ag into the public this morning. We're essentially just going to cut that off and follow that straight up and See if he's not bedded along this ag field that's way up this hill. It's gonna be a doozy. It's a tall one. This is where he went up this morning. That's where we're headed. Me and Dylan walked in quite a bit of ways. Once we got up the hill to where that buck went up, there just wasn't much sign at all, so we just ended up scouting with the wind in our face. He's about probably 100 yards back there, sitting up looking over this ravine. I'm gonna push up just a little bit farther. I've got a point out in front of me here, and then I've got this ravine in front of me where I can see on both sides. So I'm gonna try to find the best tree. I just haven't found sign. That's the hardest part right now. This morning I got on sign in the dark. I haven't been able to find it yet today. These hills are no joke. Alright. So I'm probably like 200 yards from where I was the last time I spoke, and I finally got on buck sign. It doesn't look the freshest, but at least I know that they use this area. So I'm gonna keep working my way up this hill until I get to those trees in the background and I see what the heck's going on up here. There's a rub right there that I'm gonna go check out. It's a nice one. Well, this did not turn out well. I ended up finding a walking trail. Let's see what happens. Alright, well, I found one rub in like probably 2 miles. That's insane, dude. But we've got like probably 45 minutes of light left, so I don't know. I'm just gonna walk out into this open field and sit against a tree, I guess. Big old bust. Alright, that wraps up day one. Didn't get anything on film that we've seen, so nothing too exciting to show you guys. But going to bed at a decent time, so we're gonna get about 4 or 5 hours of sleep. And then go in blind again in the morning, see what happens. Alright. Morning. Man, it is. Oh my God, it's 30 degrees. All right, day 2. We are late. Alarm went off at 3:30 and I just could not get up until like 4 or something. So yeah, this morning's just essentially finding a spot we can go in that doesn't have pressure, or if we can't find a spot to go in that doesn't have pressure, then park where everybody else parks and go bother them. It's day 2. Hunting out in West Wisconsin. We've been hunting the same like general area, just bouncing from ridge to ridge. This morning we actually got to follow a walking trail in, so it wasn't that bad until we had to walk up the hill. But we eventually made it. It's 7:15. We planned to sit about till 10 o'clock. It's a lot colder this morning than the last couple of days, so we're hoping that we get to see them cruising. See what happens. It's been awesome. The hills are awesome. The sign's out there, but Haven't been able to get on anything. Yeah.
Really, coming back to camp is just a tease.
Just wanted some water. Just got off the main walking trail. Dylan's planning on going up and hunting the left side. I'm gonna walk the right. I'm gonna hunt the right side of it. It's already like 3 something. It's 3 o'clock, so I got like an hour and a half to figure this out and find some sign. Let's get into it. There was just a deer right there. Right there. Well, that sucks. There's 3 of them. I only seen the one. And then when she spooked off, the other ones got up and ran with her. Dang it, dude. Alright, gotta figure something out. I'm finally in a spot that I want. I'm probably like 100 yards from where I spooked those doe at. I can see the entire ridge over there. This entire ridge. That comes up to a point up there. That trail comes right down here. We're gonna give it a go. Thought we had something going on there for a second. I thought for sure he was gonna come check these grapes, but he was with a doe, and the doe ran down the ravine. He followed her. I got his attention, but just couldn't pull it off. All right, that is a wrap on the pre-rutcation camping trip. I decided after this morning's sit, we're just gonna head home. I don't know, it's pretty awesome. This is what camp looked like. Oh! So yeah, ended up seeing 3 different bucks in stand. 2 of them, one of them was really small. The one this morning was just this little forky thing. And then that big 8 last night. But rather than try to go back in on that big 8 in an area that I have really no idea what's going on in, pack up camp early, stop at a gas station, get a 5-hour because I'm exhausted, and I'm gonna hightail it back home and get back into the area that I'm super familiar with. So about to hit the road.